Yeah, like the song 2020, like the flash, like how the road was just going upside down. It just relate to me of that because especially with like the background of the song and how he was rapping a little fast because things were just going in that. It was like a tailspin in 2020. You know what I'm saying? And you know how you just going leaving like not everything behind, but going forward and yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, 2020 is one of the most impactful years. Like I spoke on
Hmm.
that year so much and all the stuff that went down. Like I'm so glad I made a song about it because that's like in the history books.
Hmm.
That year was just crazy, and it wasn't even
Hmm.
like purposefully. That bar just came to me like I was just freestyling. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was freestyling and that bar would just hit me. It was gonna be a part of like the verse of the song, but I'm like, nah, this it just lined up for some reason, like as the hook. But I was freestyling and that bar just hit me like it ain't 2020, but I still rock a mask.
Oh yeah.
And that bar just hit me. I'm like, that's hard. I'm
Man,
like, I
Jordan, but
gotta
I
do
feel like
this. And I didn't like it just all came together. Like it wasn't intentional to make like a 2020 themed out song. It just hit me like I was just freestyling. That part came up. It was already in my head to say something like that. So I'm like, I gotta say this. That's a bar.
that's a part of you. See what I'm saying? You didn't even think about it. It just popped up.
And yeah, bro, it's just crazy. Like I said, I'm outdoing myself with the music because I'm replaying it back too. Like I don't know, I'm just tapped in. But yeah, 2020 is just a year I'll never forget about. So it's good to have a song themed out about that. And it's crazy that it took you back to that moment. Like, was it just the background of it that took you back to that moment, or was it just like the everything like about it, like the music behind it, or like was it like a culmination of everything, or just like the photo of it and just like the mention of it, like the mask 2020, or was it all together, like everything combined that took you back to those moments in 2020?
Yeah, I would say the background and everything, especially how he was rapping fast, a little bit like how 2020 and Mask, because things were going fast. Like you was just going in because things were just transpiring, back and forth. You know, really like a urgent year.
That's like a year you never forget about. That's a
Hmm.
year we'll never forget about ever.
Really does some damage that year.
And I was just like, when I made it, I'm like, if anybody was gonna make a song about 2020, it had to be me. I'm like, I'm glad I made a 2020 song because I've just already spoke on it so many times and brought it to the forefront. A lot of people like to put that in their past or they act like 2020 never happened. Like, how can you forget that year? That's when you know people. That's the moment you know people are cold when they just like we said. People say forget about the past and all that, but they also been like they just forgot about 2020. Like, so how do people just like I don't I really don't get these people. Like, you can forget 2020, you can forget your past.
How you forgot about what was that? I would say like 2020. It was kind of. It's not like 2025. It was a mixture between like the energy, like a set. It was a mixture of heavy energy and like that spiritual energy, because how the world was going.
Yeah,
But
it
of
was like
course, that
duality.
yeah, duality, yeah. And then I'll say 2024 was just a nightmare.
It was yeah, it was soulless.
And that. Now it's 2012. It's like it's almost like that one. It's like 5D. Like
It's just
it's
clarity all
crazy.
around. It's like
Mhm.
not this 2025 is like non-duality.
Mhm.
That's what this year is. 2020 was like duality because of all the chaos, but it was also people tapping in spirituality. Now you just have the clarity from it all. You experienced it all. You went through 2024, one of the worst years, and now you're still standing.